Well, you may recall the story of Bruce's Beach, that oceanfront property that was seized by the city of Manhattan Beach 100 years ago through eminent domain, all because the Bruce family was black. Well, the person behind that effort to get the Bruce family their land back this year has now helped launch a new group to help the other black families do the same. The group is called Where Is My Land, and their mission is to identify cases similar to Bruce's Beach, situations in which black landowners were run off their land through legal and illegal channels. It was started in part by Kavon Ward, who founded Justice for Bruce's Beach. She says the success they had getting the Bruces their land back inspired them to help other families.
This is the first time in history where land is going to be given back to Black people. I think there's a sense of hope, right? A sense of just optimism amongst the African American Black community, right? Because we're working with families who have had land stolen and who have worked for 30 years to get it back and have not had any success.
Now, Kavon joined forces with Ashanti Martin, a journalist and marketing professional who had wanted to start this kind of project. Their passion was fueled in part by the murder of George Floyd, and they've already identified several cases of land theft in multiple states. They were stunned to find out Floyd's great-great-grandfather was one of them in the late 1800s in North Carolina.
That land was stolen from him by white farmers. So when I read about that in the Washington Post, a history of George Floyd's life, it really changed me because it made me understand, what if George Floyd, what if his family, his ancestors had been able to build a multi-million-dollar company because of their ownership of that land? What would his life have been like, and would it have ended in the way that it did?
Where Is My Land is now taking claims from families. They are in the process of vetting those claims with attorneys to figure out the best legal methods to move forward.